Caitlin Clark's not going to beat you by herself. It's what she does to make those other teammates better that helps her score points and them score points to beat you. She's just a generational player, and she just makes everybody around her better. That's what the great ones do. What did I say to her? I said, I sure am glad you leaving. I said, girl, you something else. Never seen anything like it.
You've heard the buzz about Caitlin Clark's rookie season, but did you know she's got a secret weapon that's changing the game? Kim Mulkey spilled the beans, and it's not what you think. Let's talk about the hidden skill that's got the WNBA on notice. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great. Thank you so much. Now, back to the video. Remember when rookies were supposed to learn the ropes? Well, Caitlin Clark just rewrote the playbook. She's not just breaking records, she's shattering expectations. What did Clark do that's got WNBA veterans looking over their shoulders? Let's talk about assists. In basketball, they're often overshadowed by flashy dunks and three-pointers. But Clark just proved that passing isn't just a stat, it's a game changer. She's smashed the WNBA rookie assist record, and it's turning heads across the league. Why is this such a big deal? Because Clark isn't just padding her own stats, she's elevating her entire team. The Indiana Fever have been on fire lately, winning 4 of their last 5 games. Coincidence? Not a chance. Clark's arrival has sparked a transformation that's rippling through the whole squad. Think about it. When a rookie comes in and starts dishing out assists like they're going out of style, it changes everything. Suddenly, every player on the court becomes a scoring threat. Defenses can't focus on just one player because Clark might find the open teammate at any moment. But here's where it gets really interesting. Clark's impact goes way beyond the numbers. She's changing the way the Fever play as a team. Her court vision and passing skills are opening up new possibilities for her teammates. Players who might have been overlooked before are now finding themselves with golden opportunities to score. You might be wondering, okay, but it's just one record. What's the big deal? Well, this assist record is just the tip of the iceberg. It's a sign of Clark's potential to completely reshape the Fever's dynamics. We're talking about a rookie who's already playing like a seasoned veteran, making everyone around her better. And it's not just the Fever feeling the impact. The entire WNBA is sitting up and taking notice. Clark's style of play is infectious. It's the kind of basketball that gets fans excited and fills seats. Other teams are going to have to adapt if they want to keep up. So what does this mean for the future? Clark's not just changing the game for herself or even just for the Fever. She's setting a new standard for what a rookie can do in the WNBA. We might be looking at the beginning of a new era in women's basketball, where playmakers like Clark redefine what it means to be a team leader from day one. While Clark's breaking records, one coach's words are echoing through the league. Kim Mulkey's prediction about Clark is coming true in ways no one expected. What did she say that's got everyone talking?
Johnson. And you can hear Kim Mulkey saying to Caitlin Clark, you're a generational player.
You might think it's just fans and players buzzing about Caitlin Clark, but there's another voice that's cutting through the noise. Kim Mulkey, the legendary coach of LSU, dropped some serious knowledge about Clark that's proving to be spot on. And it's not just what she said, it's how it's playing out in the WNBA right now. Remember when Mulkey's LSU team faced off against Clark's Iowa in the Elite Eight? After the game, Mulkey didn't hold back. She called Clark a generational player. Now, that's a big statement coming from a coach who's seen it all. But Mulkey didn't stop there. She went on to say something that's turning out to be downright prophetic. Mulkey pointed out that Clark doesn't just play well herself, she makes everyone around her better. That's not something you hear every day about a rookie. Usually new players are focused on finding their own footing in the league, but Clark, she's already elevating her entire team. Think about it. When an opposing coach, especially one as respected as Mulkey, gives you that kind of praise, it means something. It's not just empty words or good sportsmanship. It's a recognition of true talent and impact. And now we're seeing exactly what Mulkey was talking about play out on the WNBA court. Fans are picking up on it too. Social media is lighting up with comments about how the Indiana Fever seem to be seeing the floor differently since Clark joined the team. It's like she's unlocked a new level of play for everyone around her. And that's exactly what Mulkey predicted. But here's where it gets really interesting. Mulkey's comments aren't just accurate for Clark's college career. They're proving to be spot on in the WNBA too. Clark isn't just adapting to the pro level, she's transforming it. Her ability to elevate her teammates' game is becoming a defining feature of her WNBA career right from the start. This isn't just about one player having a good rookie season, it's about a player who's changing the dynamics of an entire team. And it's happening faster than anyone expected. Mulkey saw it coming, and now the rest of the league is catching up. You might be wondering what makes Clark's impact so special. It's not just about her individual stats, it's about how she's reshaping the way her team plays. She's creating opportunities for her teammates, opening up the floor, and making everyone around her a bigger threat. That's the kind of impact that can turn a good team into a great one. And it's not just the Fever feeling the effects. The entire WNBA is having to take notice. When a rookie comes in and starts playing like Clark, it forces other teams to adapt. They can't just focus on stopping one player. They have to contend with an entire team that's been elevated by her presence. You've seen Clark's highlight reels, but there's a hidden side to her game that's sending shockwaves through the WNBA. What's the secret weapon that's got her teammates suddenly playing like all-stars? It's not just about Clark's personal stats anymore. Something bigger is happening in Indiana, and it's turning heads across the league. Fans are noticing a change in the Fever's gameplay, and it all traces back to Clark's arrival. Let's talk about Clark's teammates for a second. Players like Lexi and Kelsey are suddenly having career nights. Their shooting percentages are going through the roof. But how? Clark isn't scoring all the points herself, so what's going on? The answer lies in Clark's incredible ability to facilitate plays. She's not just playing the game, she's orchestrating it. Every time she steps on the court, it's like she's conducting a basketball symphony. Her teammates are the instruments, and Clark knows exactly how to bring out their best notes. Think about it. When you've got a player who can see the whole court and deliver pinpoint passes, everyone becomes a scoring threat. Suddenly, defenders can't just focus on stopping one player. They've got to watch out for every Fever player because Clark might find them with a perfect pass at any moment. But it's more than just assists. Clark's style of play is infectious. It's inspiring her teammates to step up their game. One fan put it perfectly: everybody is unlocking their best versions with Caitlin facilitating. That's not just hype, it's the reality we're seeing on the court. You might be wondering, how does one player have this much impact? It's not just about skill, it's about mindset. Clark isn't out there trying to pad her own stats. She's looking to make everyone around her better. And that attitude is spreading through the entire team. Look at the way the Fever move now. There's a new energy, a new confidence. Players who might have hesitated before are now taking shots with conviction. Why? Because they know if they get open, Clark will find them. That trust, that belief, it changes everything. And here's where it gets really interesting. Clark's impact isn't just changing the Fever, it's changing how we look at rookie contributions in the WNBA. Traditionally, rookies come in focused on proving themselves, on showing they belong. But Clark? She's come in focused on proving that her team belongs at the top. This isn't just good news for the Fever, it's a wake-up call for the entire league. When one player can come in and elevate an entire team like this, it forces everyone to step up their game. Other teams are going to have to rethink their strategies, not just for guarding Clark, but for containing an entire team that's playing at a higher level. So what's the real secret to Clark's impact? It's not just her scoring ability or her flashy passes, it's her ability to make everyone around her better. She's not just a star, she's a star maker. And that's the kind of player that can transform a franchise. As we watch the Fever's season unfold, keep an eye on Clark's teammates. Watch how they move, how they shoot, how they play with newfound confidence. Because that's where you'll see the true measure of Clark's impact. She's not just changing the game, she's changing the players around her. Clark's impact on the WNBA is undeniable. She's not just breaking records, she's reshaping the game. Her passing skills and team-first mentality are elevating the entire Fever squad, turning them into serious contenders. But Clark's influence reaches beyond Indiana. She's setting a new standard for rookies, proving they can be game changers from day one. Her style of play is inspiring a new generation of players who prioritize teamwork and facilitation. We're witnessing the birth of a new era in women's basketball. Clark isn't just winning games, she's changing how the game is played. She's showing that true superstars make everyone around them better. Want to see this revolution in action? Don't miss the upcoming game against the Minnesota Lynx. You'll witness firsthand how Clark is transforming the Fever and the entire WNBA. This isn't just basketball, it's the future of the sport unfolding before our eyes.